Hey Scorpio, and welcome to your June love and money energy reading. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or put it anywhere in your placement. Baby, you like it. I love it. This is a reminder that my books are closed and I no longer offer personal readings. Okay, so please disregard any information about booking and pricing in any of my previous videos. What else? Why am I drawing a blank? Guys, has this been happening to y'all? It's been happening to me, baby. This Mercury retrograde shadow, like post shadow. But aren't we clear of it? Like, what the hell? It's probably this weird ass day. Anyway, hello, intro. Please like this video, share it out, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you always know when I'm posting for you. Okay, my Scorpios? I'm going to ring the bell, clear your energy, pull some intuitive messages, and then we're going to begin with your money, okay? With that, also, please keep in mind, these messages will be general. So take what resonates, leave what don't. And you can also check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs if this video is not resonating. Okay, my loves? Let's get it. Receive that. Scorpio, what I got for you was like, I didn't even get like any like words or anything. I just really got images. So I saw like a caterpillar. I think maybe you're feeling like you're back in like the beginning of something, or like, oh, now I have to start all over again. Or maybe you're feeling like, instead of being in your cocoon or in your transformative time or transforming in your grand metamorphosis into this butterfly, you feel like you maybe regressed back into like caterpillar mode, or you're starting over a new cycle that makes you feel like you're still at the beginning stages of something. Whether that's you having to go back out into the dating world, like a relationship ended, you're back out in the dating world, or, you know, you lost your job and now you're back at square one looking or searching, waiting for an offer, or, you know, not finishing a course or something like that and having to take it all over again. Like, it's something to this effect. But nothing is by accident, and everything is happening for you and not to you. And you're never, ever starting over from scratch. You are starting over from experience, okay? So this is just a quick message of stay encouraged, stay inspired, stay hopeful, okay? This summer, I really think is going to like knock a second wind back into everyone. You know, the year's not over yet. We're halfway through. You know, think about this like a game. Like, come on, we can still win the game. You know, let's go into the second half strong. Like, I think this is the energy you need to propel yourself into. And then I also saw like a bird. So I don't know if you feel like you're prey right now, like, oh, I'm under attack, or if you feel like you're ready to soar to new heights and like be the predator and look for the grub on the floor. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a matter of perspective, okay? And about what's going on in your world personally. But let's get it. Yeah, I'm getting like locked in. You locked in. You're probably locked in on some fear thoughts. You got the Nine of Swords, first card out. Maybe there's a lot of changes going on in your life. You know, one of the swords is like right through the heart. I'm going to show you the picture. And then the other sword is hitting the leg. So maybe there's some sort of like heartache, or, you know, something triggered previous traumas for you that are making you feel like you can't take a step forward, or knocked you back. Like, damn, I thought I was over that, or damn, I thought things were just about to get better. But you're looking at it from the perspective of like, oh, shit is going wrong, and just focusing on what's not going right. This is about stress, anxiety, you know, late nights, insomnia, not being able to sleep, your thoughts keeping you up at night. and your thoughts kind of like attacking you. You know, swords are thoughts and communications. So either you're receiving a lot of rough communication that makes you feel like you're under siege right now, or that your thoughts are running wild and they're feeling like they're attacking you and it's getting in the way. It's like blocking out your creativity. It's blocking out your productivity, the way you're able to like show up in your fullness at work, or show up in your fullness in your business, or make rational decisions based, you know, like for your finances and your financial well-being. Okay, you have the Two of Pentacles saying get into balance. Maybe you need a little quick getaway, even if it's a staycation, y'all, or even if it's just like get out to the, you know, like it's about to be the summer, you know, get out to the ocean, get out to the beach, get out into nature, go on a walk, clear your mind, and take some time for you so that you can rebalance the things in your life that hit you on the ground, like your finances, your shelter, where am I staying, groceries, you know what I'm saying? Like those are all of those like earthly matters that really weigh heavy on us. But this is saying make sure you're taking steps in the direction of the solution and not in the direction of the fears. See how he's walking away from that? Like walk away from those thoughts that aren't serving you and that are making you feel like, damn, I can't get anything done, it's not gonna work out. You have the High Priestess. Okay, so this is kind of like playing your cards to your chest. Maybe don't be so chatty about what your next moves are gonna be, okay? This is like kind of like your level up in silence. Also, things are coming up. You're unlocking and tapping into, you know, sacred knowledge and wisdom. Maybe you're like even reading up. You know, you Scorpio, you'll probably be reading up on some ancient texts, you know. You out here researching, you know, ancient Sumerian fucking scripts and shit like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I see you like going deep, going really deep. But the problem is that if your mind ain't right, you'll go deep and then start doing this to yourself, you know? And that shit hits different when you're doing it cosmically, baby. When you get into your inner deep ether cosmic thinking, it has very real impact on your physical, you know, world, on this 3D world. Okay, so get yourself in the right mind frame, in the right mindset. Also, you're going to be experiencing like, you know, spiritual awakenings. You might be going through a dark night of the soul right now, where it feels like everything's going wrong, where it feels like a lot of things are out of balance, but it's the universe rerouting you. You know, you might be experiencing some tower moments, but the universe is trying to reroute you so that you can get your money right, so that you can start making the proper moves in your career, so that those blocks can be lifted, because it's always us. It's always us. It's always us. It's always you versus you. And I always like to say it's really you with you. Can you really sit with you? Can you really face you? You know, what are your beliefs surrounding money, career, finance? Do you really see yourself attaining the things you want? Do you really, really feel like you deserve it? Okay, you have the Four of Wands. So that's about a happy contentment. This is like, you know, a celebration. You know, you're finding your center, or this is asking you to find your center and to ground yourself, to ground your energy. Okay, you might be experiencing some issues in your finances that are affecting your home life. Okay, maybe it's affecting like, damn, I might have to move because I don't know if I could still afford to stay at this place, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But it's saying that you need to get into your center so you can get back into the flow and get back into the stability. Okay, don't be spinning out. The Fool card. Go ahead, baby. Take that leap of faith. Some of you are going to be moving. You might go move somewhere where it's warmer, where you're near the water, near the beach, okay? Maybe this scene ain't your scene anymore. Some of you, I really feel like there's a trip or a move coming, but especially that you got the Fool card, it's like you're going to be taking a real serious leap of faith. Like this is really like, yo, leap and the net will appear. Like you're really going on that sort of faith that like, I'm going to just take this big chance and I'm trusting the universe to meet me there. You know, we ride at dawn, baby. Like this is what I'm getting for you, Scorpio. And you have the 5 of Pentacles. I think you're having like a bit of like you're tussling with poverty consciousness. And that's what's got you back into this like caterpillar energy. Like, everything is just going wrong. This is like about fears of abandonment, you know. Don't abandon your goals and your dreams. Don't abandon any sort of financial goals you might have for yourself. If you've been hit from left field with something, or if things suddenly upended, don't change the goal, right? Change the plan, right? So I remember I read this thing. I don't know what the company was. Maybe they were like a hiring agency or something like that, or career builder type energy, right? I mean, type site. But they said, like, we believe in plan B, okay? We believe in like having a plan B. Because it's our belief that if things aren't moving in the direction you want it to move in your career, definitely change the plan, but don't change the goal, right? Like the goal stays the same, but the way you've been trying to pursue the goal is what needs tweaking. And that you don't have to give the thing up, but you need to give up the way you've been trying to attain the thing, okay? So I like that in terms of like career and finance and savings goals and like what are you saving up for? You know, I think those are big questions and important questions. And look at you coming up in your reading, Scorpio, King of Cups. Oh, look at the 9 of Cups. And the Magician. You still have the power to manifest this, but you got to get up into your right energy and drop the illusions that you are stuck and that there's nothing that you can do. Free yourself with the truth, with a clear mind. Baby, they coming for you, but in a good way. Spirit is coming for you to come lift you up and pick you up. I'm not a fan of this like dragging thing. You know, I find a lot of those readings are more heavily based and rooted in like ego and someone wanting to project on you or have a know-it-all attitude on you and talk at you instead of talking to you. I don't think Source is ever trying to come at you. I don't think Source is ever trying to drag us. We drag ourselves when we fight ourselves. We drag ourselves when we turn our thoughts. We use the most powerful thing in this world, our wonderful human imagination, and we set that upon ourselves in a very negative way. It's not to say there's not real things and real obstacles and real inequity and real, like, tragedies and struggles that we face day to day, but it's also to say we gotta have the picture right up here, okay? And we gotta tell ourselves things from the space of the highest frequency, of the highest vibration. And that is that Source ain't coming to drag me. Source is coming to get me. Source is coming to uplift me. Source is coming to pick me up. And if I'm banging around and feeling like I'm getting dragged, it's only because I'm not standing up and walking in the direction I'm meant to. That Source is taking me there anyway. And if I'm getting dragged, kicking and screaming, it's because I am refusing to get up and to go where I need to go and move how I know I need to move, how I know I need to get into alignment, how I know I need to take accountability, how I know I got to do the hard thing, the seemingly hard thing, because it's harder to stay on the ground, y'all. That was a word for somebody, baby. Baby, that was a word. I can't even get over it. All right now. What's going on? That always happens. As soon as I like hit it with a nice little bonk bonk. Hello, is anybody home? Princess of Autumn, which is the page of coins, the page of pentacles, baby. There's some receptive, like there's an offer coming in. I can't even talk. It says cheerful, reliable, intelligent, mischievous. Don't go being too mischievous out there, all right? Look at this cat. That's right, baby. You still in all your regality, okay? Being adorned by all your regalia. Stay in that higher frequency. Keep that crown chakra lit, baby. But that cat is like, ooh. Oh, what you doing here? Tabby cat. A wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion or scholarship, is coming your way, Scorpio. Seize this chance to learn something exciting or start a more rewarding and uplifting career. So that's what I'm saying. Some of y'all are really feeling like, oh my God, I can't believe I really like just took the jump and started from scratch again. But it might be necessary, and you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. You have 7 of Spring, which is the 7 of Wands. Gecko. Be assertive. Believe in yourself. Ooh, come on and tell me this isn't for you. And don't let anyone take away your personal power. Oh my gosh, especially at work, baby. I mean, anywhere, but since we're in your money reading, don't let anybody take your power away. Trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely, okay? To completion, my loves. Don't back out of that thing. Don't give up. Plan B doesn't mean you changed the goal. It means you changed the plan. You're rerouting, okay? Your initial route there is jammed up. We got to find another way. We got to take the back streets. You have 11, strength. Come on, you got the strength and courage to get through this, my loves. It says, Maasai lion and lamb. True strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. You see that? Reiterating to you that you have tremendous personal power and courage. So if you feel like it's being like taken from you in a, professional sense, just know, baby. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. You have the Empress. Ooh, look at that. Abundance, fertility, birth, newness, luxury. You have Angora rabbit. Time to hop into action. Use your natural creativity and bring forth prosperity and success into your life. Hello. Get about that 5 of Pentacles energy, baby. It's not for you. It's not a good look for you, baby. This is you. This is you. Cozy, comfy, wumpy, adorned, regalia, confidence, courage. Oh help. That girl gone crazy. But baby, this is your card. And do you know that? You are the Death card. You are all about rebirth, ending a cycle, letting it go, releasing, to welcome in what is yours by divine right, to go set out on the path that is truly marked for you. Ooh, baby, what? Scorpio? I'm Scorpio cusp. I'm all up in this reading. Like, what? This is totally me. Wow, I'm just here in the books. My crown on, baby. You don't do that? Anyway, gosh darn it. We have release. 13, release. Peacock. This is why I was like, oh my God. Look how I love peacocks. Like, you don't understand. You don't understand. I'm not lying to you. I love peacocks. so much. Look how fabulous. Oh my gosh. It says it's time to release the past and move on to something new. Even if that's an old mindset about your beliefs surrounding money, surrounding your career aspirations and goals. It says this ending is the first step on the way to a happier future. I love that for you. Yes, Scorpio, yes. Look at the butterfly. Look at the butterfly. Because you was worried about being a caterpillar, baby. But look at the butterfly. Let the transformation commence. You could never get to being a butterfly without having been the caterpillar, okay? We don't shame the process of the caterpillar. You acquire knowledge from that perspective that the butterfly does not have, okay? Those are your building foundational experiences that co-create the transformation that brings about the metamorphosis. Don't play the caterpillar, baby. You ain't never seen a butterfly who has not been a caterpillar, okay? Don't let nobody try to play you, Scorpio. You will never meet a successful person who has not been through the ringer and still goes through the ringer. Because this is the problem why people pop and fumble once they get the goal, once they get the dream. It's because they think the pressure stops there. You think life not gonna life around you once you get into that upper echelon tax bracket, baby. And the real gag is that life is still gonna life. And now you're gonna have to figure out how to re-regulate yourself, how to stay disciplined with $1 million deals on the table since you wanted it. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. When life is lifing all around you, and your presence is required here. We need your signature there. There was a fumble. And now these fumbles ain't over a couple $100. These are about hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is another league. And it still comes with stressors. It still comes with the requirement to have the ability to adjust and pivot in the moment, darling. And you could do this, Cancer. Scorpio. Maybe you need to go look at the Cancer reading. You got this, Scorpio. You understand? Bottom of the deck, 6 of Summer. Ooh, that's 6 of Cups. Get nostalgic, baby. Maybe an old dream swooping back around. It says Goose. The love and care of children could become an important part of your life. We pivoting. Or people from your childhood may return to it. So some people from your childhood may return to your life. Reunion. Old memories can be healed, or possibly old childhood dreams are ready to be revived. Oh, darling. Hello. Not too much of a pivot, because isn't that what we was just talking about? Let's go. That was the end of your money reading. It's looking up, baby. Even when it's going crazy, it's still looking up for you. Trust the divine, baby. Source is not trying to lead you astray. All right, my loves. It's 23 minutes in. My God. Let's get to your love. Scorpio. First card out, 7 of Pentacles, awaiting results. That's right. Everything isn't said and done yet, okay? The jury's still out. Maybe you feel like you've been dating and it's like, oh gosh, ain't nothing happening. Forget it. You don't know. Don't give up. You might be one date away from the love of your life. You might be one date away from your person. Don't throw the towel in just yet, darling. Solar plexus chakra. Oh, trust your gut, baby. Trust your gut. Trust that inner nudging feeling. Okay? Trust your intuition. That gut feeling. You have 13 again, release. You coming up in your reading again. You might really need to put some old skeletons to rest. You might really need to start working on self-forgiveness and self-healing, okay? Some of y'all might be releasing a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, there's a death and rebirth process happening. Maybe you're ending a relationship, so you're ending that chapter of your life, and now you feel like you're stumbling, fumbling, and bumbling into this next chapter, and that's what's putting you in that caterpillar energy. But it's all happening to revive and rebirth you. Okay, no matter what it looks like, whether your relationship that you're currently in is just undergoing a transformation, something is like completely and irrevocably different about it. You have to release the old chapter and accept the new chapter. You know, life, we're gonna continuously evolve over the course and duration of our lives. May they be long, Ashe. But you know, you got move. This is the Chariot card. But there's success and triumph. Whether you triumphantly get through this hurdle with your partner, or whether you have to triumphantly go your separate ways, it's still putting you onto the path of a beautiful outcome. There's movement here. Look at that. For some of y'all, for my singles, you're calling in your person, okay? You see that hand fasting ceremony? This is like triumph in love. This is like, you know, something calling you to move differently, all right? Some of y'all will, like I said, will be moving. Some of y'all are moving. Oh, look at the tower. Didn't I say the tower? Somebody might come crash, bang, boom into your life while all your foundational shit is all like out of whack. You rebuilding. It says rebuild. So you're rebuilding something here. You might have to rebuild something from the ground up in a existing relationship, or you have to rebuild yourself from the ground up in an ending relationship now that you are on your own, and you have to now be in full presence, to be fully present with the self. Okay, my loves? This is a time that might feel like everything is crumbling around you, but it's to rebuild you, to rebuild yourself back up and better. Healing this heart chakra, okay? If you feel like my love life is a mess, when am I gonna meet my person? Oh my God, I can't imagine meeting somebody while I'm going through all of these tower moments. You don't know what Source got in hand for you. And that might be Source bringing you the helping hand to help you along the way. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go out here and be somebody's cleanup project. And I'm not telling any of y'all to go out there and be somebody's cleanup project. We all have to take care of ourselves in terms of like heal ourselves, do our own inner work. But there ain't nothing wrong with having somebody there rooting for you along the way, right? Lending support, lending a shoulder, lending an ear, giving you real constructive feedback, you know, holding you accountable. That's still this, okay? I hear moving in the same circles. Y'all move in the same circles. Maybe you guys are into the same thing, okay? Maybe you guys are in the same career field or share similar interests, and you meet in being engaged in some of those similar interests. Running in the same circles. Oh, Eight of Wands again. I'm telling you, you on the move, baby. Success and growth. Some of you are feeling like I can't be with somebody until I'm super duper successful. For some of you men, yeah, please don't get no women until you got yourself together, okay? But for the ladies, oh nah, don't come at me about no double standard, baby, okay? So many damn double standards I gotta motherfucking live with. But to my ladies, success and growth is for you. It's not for someone else. And for everyone, success and growth is for you. And then you want to get yourself to a place where you can't wait to share that with someone. You know what I'm saying? And I see you and this person like successfully growing together, branching off into different directions of where your life purpose is calling you to, but you still go together. You know, you branch off in your individuality, but you still go together. I love that for you, Scorpio. I love it for me too. Beneath that was just breathe. This is the 4 of Swords. So yeah, man. Just breathe. Meditate. Get your mind right. Calm down. You know what I mean? Calm down. Calm down. No. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop apologizing. I'm not sorry. All right, let's pull some oracles. Some Lenormands for the love. Dang, look at that. You got the Fox. Oh, darling, with the 14 for 5 and change. So the Fox energy can be a couple of things. Now, don't always knock the Fox energy. Sometimes you need this sort of cunning and wit about you to navigate, you know, crazy terrains, right? Difficult terrains, right? And so maybe a lot of these things that got you in that caterpillar mode is like, oh, damn. I'm trying to get to this bird mode where I'm like flying high, but like until I get there, I need to move with discernment. I need to move being completely aware of my surroundings. You know what I'm getting? I don't know if y'all watch Game of Thrones, but do you remember Littlefinger? I don't know why I did that. Y'all remember Littlefinger? And he was like, yo, this was the illest shit I ever heard. He was like, think about everything from every different angle. Everybody's your friend. Everybody's your enemy. Imagine all the ways something could work out. That way you're never surprised. And I was like, that could also be some real like trauma response shit, but also that is fire. That is also like great strategic thinking, okay? And if you're with someone who gaslights you, or if this is you doing the gaslighting, please don't do that to people. Then this person is kind of gonna get hip to what you're doing and be the wiser, okay, is what I'm also getting. But also I feel like you really are on the move somewhere, Scorpio, but you keep looking back. You keep looking back when you need to embrace the change and go in the direction that your life, that life's current is trying to bring you. Woo, you got the masks. Maybe you feel like you got to wear a lot of different faces, a lot of different masks, you know. Maybe somebody is not being truthful or forthcoming, okay? You got 40, which comes to 4, which is all about foundation. Maybe the foundation of a relationship was not based on what you thought it was, okay? Or maybe you're not being your whole, complete, true self, or the other person isn't. And it's just saying, be mindful and be aware, you know, especially in the beginning. You know, everybody's trying to send their representative in and show their best face and put their best foot forward. But eventually, you're going to have to be comfortable enough to show somebody, and they have to be comfortable enough to show that you their human nature. Like, who are you and what are you like when you're angry, when you're disappointed, when something didn't work out the way you planned, when you're frustrated, when you're under pressure, when you're nervous, when you're scared, when you're sad. You know, not just who are you when you got everything together and you're happy, and, you know, what's your temperament like? You have, I think you're healing your divine masculine energy within, whether you're masculine or feminine. I think this is asking for you to trust in your divine masculine energy to show up for you, to take action when you need to use logic and discernment, okay? Also, he's the sexy time one. There's 2 different ones. So, like, you might be moving into a period where you're very, like, your sex drive is up. You're very passionate. You're like, some of you might be compensating for dealing with issues that lie underneath these masks, and you're just throwing it all into, like, your sensual, you know, sexual relationships and things like that, okay? I love this. You got the clouds, and then you have the anchor. But this is telling you, you might be going through a storm, but look at the sun shining in. And the side that the sun is shining on is the anchor, meaning you're going to restabilize. Things are working out. Look at the birds. Look at the birds. You will rise above these choppy waters that you feel like you're navigating right now in love or in career or finance, things are going to even out for you, okay, my Scorpios? But there will be gossip, there will be chatter, okay? Maybe you're having a very public breakup, okay? Maybe some of y'all in the public eye, I don't know. Or maybe it's like, you know, publicly in terms of like in front of your friends and family, whatever, right? Maybe you have a lot of mutual friends, so it's like it's kind of hard to duck out of this one. It's kind of like, hey everybody, yes, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe people are gossiping about, you know, the way you are navigating your dating life, okay? There's a lot of chirping and chatter, but it's short-lived, and it's not something you need to focus on, okay? You need to focus on your own healing. You need to focus on your own goals. You need to focus on your own growth. Those things matter. Those things last. People will chat, and then they'll get distracted and start chatting about something else. You're not going to be the source of conversation the whole time, forever, okay? So don't let temporary distractions knock you off your square and get you in misalignment and get you all crazy and unfocused on what your real goals are, which is leveling up, which is growing and transforming and flourishing and giving yourself grace, giving yourself some forgiveness, and giving yourself some compassion to move forward, whatever that looks like, whether you're like braving past a rough chapter in a relationship or braving past a rough chapter in your dating life. Like, damn, I'm like, I'm lost count. Like, when am I going to catch a win? In divine right timing. You just keep staying true to your authenticity. Drop the masks. You don't want anybody around anyway who doesn't want you. Like we say, we pray that life is long, baby. And we want to spend that around people who nourish us, who support us, who uplift us, and in turn, who we do that for, okay? We want to be an equal energetic exchange, baby. Yes. All right? Let's get you a numerology card, and we out of here. And just like that, Scorpio. Damn! Did you see that? I could cry for you. Wow. You have love. The 6 card. You know, 6 governs relationships. It represents relationships. So the relationship to yourself, the relationship to your divine selection, your relationship to your potential divine selection, your relationship to source, your relationship to the people around you, and all the love you want to experience and that you want to receive and give. Work with that love frequency. It is the highest, most powerful, greatest frequency ever was, baby, ever will be, and is, darling. Get up in that. And then you have spiritual career at the bottom. Some of y'all are going to be moving into like a career that is spiritual in nature or feels spiritual to you. Okay? Like I used to say, you have to understand, I'm a very dramatic person. I'm kidding. But, you know, I used to tell my acting teacher, you know, how much respect and reverence I had for my acting school. And I told him, you know, I'm reading this book right now and it's about, you know, and I also told my other teacher, and she was so dope. So I would like reference this when I expressed my gratitude for the space, you know. I was a humble student. I didn't want to be a know-it-all. Like I came to you asking you to help me get better at this thing, you know. So I want to still trust myself and have a voice in my artistry, but also I don't know everything, and I'm open to learning, you know, and having deep reverence for that. And I was like, I'm reading this book called Geisha, A Life. I believe that was the name of the book. and it was the book that I believe Memoirs of a Geisha was not based on, but helped inspire it, you know, and a book that was referenced when the person who wrote Memoirs of a Geisha was writing it. And it's about a real life geisha who was famous, you know, and then ended up running her own geisha house, you know. So there was like a section where, like a page where like almost half the page, if not most of it, was about how to enter the space where you know, she practices dancing. So how to enter the classroom. That there was like this whole ceremony about how you open the door, how you enter the space, that you kneel again, how you close the door, but like very specifically. And if you did this incorrectly, it was disrespectful. That is how much reverence they had for the space that was going to grow them. That even the way you walk in here, you must be mindful, you must be respectful of the process, to pay homage, to give thanks, and have reverence, deep reverence for the art, okay? So, and I would tell my teacher, you know, I read somewhere, somebody said like, you know, or like in a movie, somebody was like, you know, he said the library, oh, it was Beautiful Creatures, you know, he was like, you know, my mother said, son, this is where I come to pray. Because she wasn't like a religious person, but the library, working at the library, being in the library was a very spiritual thing to her. And so maybe for you, if it's not a career in spirituality like this, right, or something in the realm of it, right, then this is how you feel about your career. You feel like, this is where I come to pray. And so for you, Scorpio, we know y'all deep, baby. Okay? Y'all psychic and shit. It's deeper than just whatever it is you're pursuing, your calling. And so tap back into that. It's not going to steer you wrong. All right? I might read from one thing. We already have 42 minutes, child. Let's read love really quickly. This card indicates a need to see the world through the eyes of love and to remember at all times that only love is real. Oh, I'm glad I read this. When you look beyond the illusion to see the beauty in the world, you align yourself with Source and the intentions of your soul, because you attract what you are. When you see through the eyes of love, that's what will surround you in all areas of life. This card indicates a need to go within and recognize and address any limiting thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back from experiencing love. This is a time when you must ask yourself, am I truly open to giving and receiving love? Do I truly believe I am worthy of love? And do I really believe that love exists for me? Because love only comes when you believe that it exists, when you're open to giving and receiving it, and when you know that you are worthy. Ooh, baby. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to see and believe in love. When you believe in yourself and cherish your life as it is today, love will embrace you in ways you've never known. Unconditional love of self and others will attract more love into your life. And the affirmation is, I see through the eyes of love and attract more love into my life. Oh, baby, Ashe. I love that for you, Scorpio. So my loves, maybe it's been a bumpy ride, but it ain't over. And smoother times and smoother waters are ahead, okay? So stay encouraged, stay hopeful, stay focused, stay driven, stay motivated, and focus on your why, you know, focus on your why. And so my loves, with that, I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, you are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic, Scorpio baby. Go get up in it, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.